Okay, guys, now we're here trying to get the proper color that we want for this particular small scale group build. Now, you guys know that I normally do a chrome build for this group build. Now, this time I'm going to try something a little bit different. And that's why we're looking at all of these Alclad paints here, as these are the choices I have for my chrome backing for the color that I want to put on this car. Now, I'm going to start with these spoons. I need to make one more because I forgot there were 4 different colors. These are all painted with Tamiya TS13 gloss black. This is going to be my gloss black base for the Alclad paints. We're going to be trying airframe aluminum, the Alclad chrome, the Alclad polished aluminum, and the Alclad bright silver candy backing, to see which one gives us the look we're looking for. And then we're going to add the candy electric blue to the silver to see which one gives us the most blue chromish look. Trust me, guys, I'll know it when I see it, what I'm looking for. We also have Alclad hot metal blue, which may also be it's something else I might try. But for right now, we're going to go with the candy blue over one of these 4 silver backings. And then we'll see exactly what we get, and we'll try and pick the right color combo to give us the look that we want. So let's get to spraying. You can see here the interior is starting to come together. We have it all painted in Tamiya Red Oxide Primer. And then over that, I give a light coating of the Tamiya Red. Not Tamiya Red, I'm sorry. I use Mission Models Flat Red over the Red Oxide Primer, because that darkens the red just a little bit, gives it a more realistic red leather-like look. At least I think it does. So it got the color right where I wanted it, so I was very happy with that. We concentrated the red just on the center console and the rear seats and the door panels, and then hit them with some Vallejo satin. Everything airbrushed. So now we're getting this interior tub ready for some detail painting. We went ahead and did the exact same procedure on both seats. I'm very happy with the way those turned out. We were doing a little detail painting on that using some Tamiya panel liner paint just to add a few shadows. Nothing crazy. The dash, I think, came out great because the Red Oxide Primer with the Mission Models red over it left a nice shadows in all the recesses and all the crevices that really bring out the details. We're going to be helping that along with some Tamiya panel line paint as we get in here and start detailing. And you can see that the paint didn't get all the way in there in those little nooks and crannies back there. So we may be doing a little bit of touch-up by hand. Okay, and here's our steering wheel. It's going to be covered in the same red leather as the seats. Just got to work on the spokes. Going to be detailing each and every one of these parts. This is why it takes me so long. I like to treat every single part as if it's a kit by itself. And that way I just really get in there and detail as much as I can on every part. And that just, to me, gets the maximum enjoyment out of a kit for me. Good example here's the belt drive assembly. Now this is all completely painted and detailed up. You can see I have the alternator painted. If you look carefully, you can see there's the belts are done in Tamiya rubber black. The alternator and the AC compressor are done in Tamiya titanium silver, with all of their bolts and hardware painted up in Tamiya titanium gold. Now all of the pulleys are done in Tamiya semi-gloss black, along with all the power steering pump and all of the hardware behind the pulleys. And again, all the bolts and everything done up on the pulleys in Tamiya titanium gold. So I went through quite a bit of time just spent detailing out this whole belt drive assembly. Like I said, I like to treat every part as if it's a kit by itself, which to me, that gets me the maximum amount of enjoyment out of every kit. I was just listening to a video, and they were discussing the price of model kits nowadays. And yeah, they are a little pricey. So I try to get the maximum amount of entertainment and enjoyment out of them as I can, which involves going in and detailing everything, whether it can be seen or not. It's just a fun exercise. So that to me gets the most amount of value out of a kit. I mean, basically we buy these things to keep ourselves entertained. And if you finish it in one day, you know, you spend $30, $40, you finish a kit in a day, just as an example. I know that's a little exaggerated. I don't think, for me, that equals the amount of money I put out for the kit does not equal the return I'm getting in the enjoyment of working on it. Blowing through a kit in one day and just getting it together and putting it on the shelf, to me, that's actually not the point. And it actually, to me, seems like that's just more of a waste and you're not going to get your full money's worth out of a kit. And I'm just talking about myself. And I don't feel that unless I can actually get in there, detail everything, and take every part of the kit and get the most out of it that I can. Like this here is going to be fun. A whole lot of detail work going to be done on this front subframe, control arms, steering linkage. You know, there's a lot of possibility for detail work here. You know, and you can spend a good amount of time doing this on every part. And to me, that's how you get the most satisfaction and the most enjoyment out of a kit. So anyway, I'm just rambling now because I was listening to that podcast and they were making a lot of good points. It's the Aussie Modeler, I think is the Aussie Modeler. No, they are. I'll put a link to the video in the description here so you guys can watch it. They make some really good points and they're really two cool guys to listen to. But anyway, let's get back to this. See, I'm rambling. Saw something shiny and I just went right for it. Okay, now here we have our suspension components all painted up, our engine ready for detailing, a lot of paint work to do on that, radiator, our exhaust system, and now for the big news, the body is painted. Now this is using All-Clad base black. Now, as I said, this is my tradition for the small scale group build is to build a chrome car. So this one is not going to stay black for long. And I'm not going to tell you what the final color is because it's a custom color that I came up with. Really, it was an accident. I was mixing some stuff up or playing with some color combinations and I found some, and somehow or another I came up with a color that I really, really like for this car. And I just hope I can duplicate it on the body. So we have the black base, which is an amazing, amazing gloss black. This is straight out of the airbrush onto the body, onto the primer. It's using, to me, a light gray primer. And you can see how amazingly this paint laid on the body. I mean, I'm in love with this black. I mean, I would, if this was not my annual chrome build, this car would be staying just the way it is because this black is beautiful. So anyway, this is the base for the chrome, and then the final color that's going to really change and make that chrome pop, I hope, if it doesn't get all screwed up. So there we go there. And here we have the hood all painted up and ready to go. A couple of little dust bunnies in there, which I'm going to have to hopefully deal with and be able to get out of there without having to strip this thing down and do it over again. But the hood is ready to go. The body's ready to go. And just to give you a look at what we're aiming for, the mirror here has already been painted in black, and then I put the All-Clad airframe aluminum over the mirror, over the black. And this is what's going to be the basis of our color. So the entire body is going to end up with a nice silver coating, just like this. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to get to doing some more paint work on some of these parts. The engine, transmission have to be painted. The chassis is right now drying in the paint booth. As I just laid the clear coat over its chrome undercoating. And I'm going to try a little bit something there as I'm going to try and change the color a little bit on the chassis. Because it shouldn't really be the same color as the body. So I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try anyway. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention. This kit comes with the front end and the rear end are separate from the body. Now, the problem with that is the front end, this air dam that runs along the front end is one part that's attached to the bumper. Now, unfortunately, they split it here, and this part was actually part of the fender, and then the bumper goes attached. So I actually had to get rid of that seam there, which took quite a bit of effort because it fought me the whole time that I was trying to get rid of it. And you're only supposed to have the seam going up along the fascia to the fender, not on the air dam. Now, unfortunately, I didn't really take a look at it carefully enough. I still have a little bit here. I'm hoping that that will be hidden, as I don't really want to strip the entire body down. So we're going to see how that turns out. So I just painted this today, so it's going to sit till tomorrow. Don't really want to mess with it until it's had time to fully cure. And then we're going to plate it with our aircraft aluminum. And we'll see how that looks. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it for this portion of our small scale group build. It was just a quick update. I'm going to do a little bit of work now. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me show you guys something. This is the 1/25th scale model of the 85 Camaro Z28 that I'm working on. Just wanted to show you guys the exhaust system in the 1/25th as opposed to the 132nd. They are just about identical. It's like I say, it's almost as if this 1/32nd scale is just a shrunk down version of the 1/25th scale kit. And it's pretty interesting. Now, as soon as I'm done with the small scale group build, we're going to get back on this and finish off our blue build, which, if you haven't been following it, it's a 1985 Camaro Z28, of which this is the chassis, and a 1964 GTO. The Camaro's from Revell and the GTO from Monogram. Give you guys a quick look at the chassis of the GTO. Right there. Coming together. I'm really having a lot of fun with these. So, that's it, guys. I'm going to let you go with that right there. And just a quick update video. We're going to do some more work on the car, and we'll be back soon. Hopefully, we'll get this finished on time. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Again, I keep saying that, but I keep rambling. And keep building, having fun. This is great. And check out the rest of the small scale group build videos that are out there. There's a whole bunch of really cool stuff getting done. And somebody else out there is also building the same kit. So it'll be cool to see how different our builds are. So anyway, I'll see you on the next one.